Just 2 months after William Ruto, accession to office, there was an MP who alluded to the term limit, these 7 years. So those who think that Cherargei is wrong should just cool down a little bit and know that Cherargei is not wrong. Cherargei is just bringing it on the table as a courageous man who comes from the good side of the government. 7 years. 7 years, William Ruto. How? You mean if an MP now works 3 terms, that is 21 years, doing nonsense? If an MP cannot do something, that's the reason why there's a doctrine that we have. Even for you as the president, there is always a doctrine of 100 days. Exactly 3 months. What have you done? We had Kibaki, who came into office, and in 100 days, I can even remember right now, during those days I was in primary school, but for the 100 days that Kibaki was in office, I can even mention here what he did. Kibaki ensured that we had free primary education. He promised and delivered. Kibaki ensured that we had the issue to do with the new constitution, which he promised and started the way very early through the Bomas. Yeah, it started at the Bomas, the Yashpal guy, the PLO Lumumba, and Odhiambo Mbai. Those were the things he did. Later on, we've not seen the same. Now, whatever a leader cannot do in 100 days, or even show the signs, you cannot expect him to do in 7 years. In short, William Ruto is telling us that he wants to change things such that him and his parliamentarians who are there worshipping him should now be there to stay permanent. It is now a permanent and pensionable thing, the Parliament of Kenya. It will not work. It will not work. And I am telling you that we are making William Ruto to be a dictator in Kenya. Ruto is not making himself a dictator. We are the people making him a dictator. We made him a dictator the moment we allowed him to kick out Gachagua without being cross-examined. We made him a stronger dictator the very moment the parliament allowed William Ruto to be able to make decisions by himself in all the parastatals. And that is the reason as to why today you can see Ruto can decide to sell anything without a motion being taken to parliament. Because he bought your MPs. He bought your MPs. So he's able to do everything his own way. Today, as we speak, William Ruto has ensured that there is no voice of dissent that can come against him. 7 years, it's not a matter of a long time. But those who had even got life presidency deserves. Someone like the leader of China deserves it. You can see today China is growing. China is almost becoming the world superpower. There is nothing wrong with that. But this type of a leadership that we have in this country, with the abductions, young men and women being killed, it is almost a normalcy that if I miss for 5 hours in Kenya, the second point is to be seen at Rivayala. Floating, dead, mutilated. It is very wrong, and it is something that we castigate in totality, that we are not going to live in an authoritarian regime. We are not going to have this kind of rule anymore in Kenya, because this is a new dispensation. We cannot allow this anymore.